This is the little blind boy that was rescued from North Central. Saskia did a video of him in the first blindness test last weekend. There's a little bit of bad news, not about him, but my guinea pig Louie, after I came home from the rescue, I found him dead. He was bloated on one side, and coincidentally I was talking to somebody about that at the rescue, and it's one of those things that can happen very, very fast, and if you can catch it, you can treat it. There is sometimes an injection that they can give on guinea pigs' stomachs, and then it helps pass the gas. Sometimes there's like a clog that causes the bloat, but when you feel your guinea pig, it's like their stomach is completely puffed up and bloated. So Louie, when I came home, he was already gone and his stomach was really puffed up on one side. Sometimes that's an indication of what they call a torsion, where the intestines twist in on themselves, but in this case, I tapped his belly and it just felt extremely bloated, and I was so surprised because before I went to the rescue, I gave everybody their vitamin C. He climbed up on the cage like he always does, and I fed him his vitamin C. So it's heartbreaking when you lose a pig, and especially he was a foster fail, and this isn't about him. I don't want this to be a sad video. Of course, you know, when I see the cage and he's missing, it just tears me up. I rescued him from Lancaster, and it was like I just instantly fell in love with him. And he's like the cutest and wildest pig I've ever lived with, ever had. I'm on my way to Castaic Animal Shelter to pick up Louie, who was a owner surrendered on Monday. Today's Wednesday, and on Saturday he could be up for euthanasia. The turnaround on some of these animals at some of these shelters is really quick, and it's just unfortunate that we're not always able to act quick enough. So I made it to the Castaic Animal Care Center, and they're going to get Louie now. You can hear all the animals here. They made a special arrangement to let me pull Louie, and it's only 8:30. They don't open until noon, so it's actually pretty awesome that they're doing this. And we're all working together, to try to provide the best opportunities for these animals we can. So that's where I am. I'm just waiting and see what happens. This is Louie. I had to give him a quick bath because he was covered in poop. The carrier that he was in was completely dirty. So here he is. He's a little fuzzy guy. I have some hay and some lettuce for him. He's so tiny. He can't be more than 8 months old. Hey, you want to put my sunglasses on? Looking sharp. Hey, Boopy. Hey, don't eat it. He thinks that's funny. Oh my God. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at this little tail. He's like a little dinosaur tail. This is Louie. Which brings me to this little guy. It's been 1 week since Timmy. Now remember, Louie was Timmy's cage mate. Timmy's been alone for too long. And what is too long? When we lose somebody, we have a support system usually of other people. When guinea pigs lose their bonded mate, they don't have anybody. I'm gonna do a bonding now. I'm going to see if I can get these two, if I can introduce them. And I'll go through the signs of what a good bonding match is or a bad bonding match is, depending on what happens here. And Snoop, you have to be quiet for this. Sometimes you should do this in a neutral setting, but this should be fine because this is a really big cage. So also I want to wrap my hands in something. Some kind of a towel or t-shirt. All right, and I can move this stuff out of the way so I can get a better reading. What am I looking for? I'm looking for, I don't want signs of aggression. I'm looking for I'm looking for the absence of aggression. Snoop, you gotta be quiet. He's gonna mess it up. Oh, he's popcorning. That's good. Are you happy? Remember, he's blind. This little dude's blind. Yeah, I'll pull this out for now. I'll put it back after the video. Don't worry about that. Okay. Oh my gosh, he just did a super popcorn. Hey, little bud. This is Timmy. Timmy? This is... We don't know yet. We're not going to get attached, right? We don't want him to be uncomfortable. If he starts chattering his teeth, the little dude, if he starts chattering his teeth, but this is actually a really good match, because remember, Louie was the dominant one. Louie was very aggressive towards Timmy, and he actually kept Timmy stuck in his igloo all the time. So we just don't want to see aggression. And the baby's like sniffing Timmy's butt. What do you think about that, Timmy? But the baby shouldn't, this little dude shouldn't actually be any threat to Timmy. But he sure is popcorning like crazy. Okay, now Timmy's getting a little bit more aggressive. Do you like it or you don't like it? It's hard to say if he's trying to buck him off or if he's popcorning. But he goes back for more. Ooh, he's getting in on the act. That's good. So, well, we want them both to actually hump. Are we gonna call this a match? Everyone's anxious to know if this is a match. Right? We have to be patient, boys. What do you say about this little baby? Can you tolerate his nibbles? A lot of times, the one that was submissive ends up being the dominant one in the next bonding. And that's usually just a matter of age. The one that's left behind gets paired up with one that's slightly younger. Okay, so is this baby freaking out? Right? Are they fighting? They're not fighting. What are good signs? Walking parallel side by side while both of them are purring is actually a really good sign that they're bonding. What seals the deal? Okay, if Timmy will lay down, kick his leg out, if they'll both lay down side by side, if the dominant one is grooming himself, if the submissive one is grooming himself, then he feels comfortable. The fact that when the bigger one, I'm just saying in general, the bigger one, the smaller one, not Timmy and this little Pipsqueak, but in general, if the bigger one, in this case Timmy, was to walk away and the littler one follows him in this case, oh, but I hear some tooth chattering. Timmy's not used to all this attention. But I was hoping this would be a good match because Oh God, my heart's breaking. I was hoping this would be a good match because Timmy has been so submissive in the previous. You see how he kind of favors his back legs. I don't know if it's because of something doesn't feel good with him or it's just the way he is, but oh boy, this could be the end. Gotta keep my heart out of it, even though I really would love for them to get together. This is why you can't just take two guinea pigs from the pet store and expect them to live together. You have to do a bonding. And if this doesn't work out, then he'll go to the rescue and most likely get adopted in an instant. Okay, so far so good. Neither one of them are showing aggression towards each other. If little Pipsqueak could give him a little bit of space, that'd be good. Okay, he's scratching himself. That was good. What else? Did you see me or did you hear me? You're supposed to be blind. No, we did a definitive blindness test. If you don't believe this guinea pig's blind, watch that blindness test. The thing is, he's got really good hearing. Timmy, what do you think? This is up to you, really. It's your house. What do you think about this little baby? Get your nose out of the camera. When you're bonding them, you're not trying to keep the peace. You're trying to see if they're going to fight. Right? It's the opposite. So let's let them try to share out of this little bowl for a minute. Oh, this baby is so damn cute. Timmy, that's what he does to me. He is a nibbler. Why should you have two guinea pigs? Because you don't have crazy antics like this when there's only one. You don't get anything, you get staring at the wall. And it's not your entertainment, it is for their well-being. But the byproduct is it is hilarious. They are so much more interesting, especially boys, when they are a bonded pair. He doesn't know where he wants to go. Oh boy. Is it over? Is Rumble starting? This blind little dude, he knows where everything is already. What, Billy? You watching this? You watching him? Back to the task at hand. Oh boy. Timmy would never have that. You happy, little dude? You better go tell him you're sorry. Say that you'll knock next time. He's so happy though. Shit. Look at him popcorning. You look like a little piece of popcorn. I'm not gonna name you popcorn. No cliche guinea pig names here. I'd rather name you asparagus than popcorn. I'm not gonna name you asparagus either. Well, maybe. But Nibbles seems so much more appropriate. Dude, he's so happy. Okay, go in there and see what he says. Knock first. Say, can I come in, Timmy? Can I come in and bite your nose? Well, sometimes you get a definitive answer like the two pigs plop down. Timmy, his old standby is just to go in his igloo. So he's not aggressive to this little dude. He's letting the little dude explore and run around. Little guy's just going crazy, chewing on everything. And he should, because he's been stuck in a little carrier for, well, a little store-bought cage. I call this a carrier. That little dude's been stuck in this thing for a week, and before that, who knows what his living conditions were. So that's why he's probably happy to have a nice 2x4. This is about 10 square feet, but it's really just about the minimum you'd want to give two pigs if you want to see them happy and doing crazy things. Tim. I know, we had a rough week. I know we did. I miss Louie too. But this baby needs a home. And he can't see. And you're real timid, so maybe this will work out. What's the matter, Tim? What's your deal, Pipsqueak? He's like galloping, almost. Well, so far so good. Okay, they're not out of the woods yet. He's super happy. So Timmy is what's called rumble strutting. He's moving his butt side to side. He's purring. And this little baby couldn't be happier. He's popcorning so fast I can't keep up with him. Yeah, he's just probably happy to not be alone. Timmy, you got a little popcorn firecracker. I think it's a done deal. You guys doing okay? Oh. Okay, I'll let you guys chill. Well, when I come in and I see them like this, then I know it's a done deal. I'm gonna call this a bonded pair. You gonna take a nap, Pipsqueak? I gotta try to protect my heart and not fall in love with this little baby just in case they start fighting in the next couple days. Because you never know what's gonna happen. Well, it's been a couple weeks of Pipsqueak and Timmy being together. And even though I actually did see some scratches on Pipsqueak's back, Pipsqueak is kind of a nibbler because he's blind. He loves to chew on everything. And Timmy's kind of a tough little guy like that too, so didn't know how it was going to work out. But they've been hanging out in the same igloo, so I'm going to call it a match, and if anything changes, I'll keep everyone updated. Pipsqueak and Timmy living together.